Alright, this video is on displacement and distance in one dimension. But before you watch this, you should be able to do this warm-up. We did this in class, but if you can't answer these things, then you need to go back and watch the first video, displacement versus distance, so you know the critical difference between those two things. So here's your summary. What you saw on your screen before was your test question. If you can cover both of those, you've got the basics. Alright, so this is displacement in one dimension. And you'll be solving example of distance displacements using plus or negative motion on a number line. So when I say one dimension, I mean moving north and then south, or moving east and then west. But it's only in one dimension, always up and down, always left or right. And in this first example, this is on page 17. I just want you to watch, and this is just a little model that I did in class. 5 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, 3 to the left. First thing you should be able to do is solve for the distance right now. Formula for distance is distance 1 plus distance 2 plus distance 3, yada yada yada. You just add them up. 5 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 is 11. Displacement, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Let's start with our distance initial. This is our starting position, di. And let's go 5 to the right. 2 to the left. 1 to the right. And then 3 to the left. This is our final position. And when you draw it out, it's pretty easy to see. We call that plus and minus. That the total displacement is positive 1. The difference between initial position and final position. So displacement equals d final minus d initial. Find the difference between the two. But the distance is the actual path. When you draw it out, it's pretty easy to see. So here's the steps to performing these problems. Let's get rid of this. Well, can I go to the next page? Nope. I'm going to just get rid of all this stuff. Alright, step 1. Choose positive and negative direction. It doesn't matter what side is what, you choose. The next thing you need to do is add total positive motion and negative motion. 3, find the difference. So let's kind of see this in action. So as I read through this, I see this example we're moving either north or south. So I'm going to call north positive, and I'm going to call south negative. Let's do blue right here. So let's read for all the north motions. 100 yards north, 30 yards south, south, 50 yards north. So let's add it up. Positive 100, positive 50. Now the south, 20 yards and 30 yards. Negative 20, negative 30. The distance is just to add them up. 100 plus 50 plus another 50 is 200. But the displacement is the difference between the two. Positive 150, negative 50. Distance equals, the difference is 100 And since it's 100 positive, it's 100 north. That's why the positive and negative doesn't matter, because you just end up giving it the corresponding direction that matches whatever you chose. It's not 100 positive, it's 100 north. Even more specific, 100 yards north. Now I want you to try one. Try this one. 5 miles east, 6 miles east, 10 miles west, 2 miles east. Okay, try to solve this. Now, whenever I do these, it's super important that you actually try, because the practice is important. So I'm not going to pause the video. I'm just going to give you the answer. So if you're not ready, pause. Call east positive. Plus 5, plus 6, plus 2, minus 10. This is plus 13, minus 10. The net change is plus 3. That means 3 miles east. Alright, I hope that helped.